Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi zidni ilma wa liqni bis salihin. Fatir as-samawati wal ard. Anta wali fid dunya wal akhirah. Tawaffani musliman wa liqni bis salihin. All knowledge comes from above. Who is Alim? He knows everything. We have a little to share with one another. The topic is there, the English language, and some words are explained. We inherited the English language from the English people who came from England. At the time there were 4 parts of UK: Wales, Scotland, England and Ireland. Now Ireland is an independent country with her own currency, army and constitution. Of the 3 parts remaining, the England is the largest one, having capital in it. And we have this language from the English people, who ruled us for 125 years in the subcontinent. And they brought with them their own language, the English language, which they not only planted here, it flourished here to a great extent. Great scholars of Hindu community and the Muslim community, they are good at the English language. Though the English left forever, leaving the control with us, with Indian and we people, Pakistanis, English language is very much here in offices, diplomatic affairs, business, economics, politics, and education. This language has about 1.3 words, 1.2 million words, bara lakh, and they are spread over many books in written form, manuscript form, spoken English, written English. Of them, there are more than 90% words that are formal, means used in standard written and spoken English. The rest are informal. Dictionary says that. A very good dictionary has 50,000 words in it. For example, Oxford, Cambridge, Merriam, Chambers, and Webster's. Of those 50,000 words, averagely we have 10 uses. So a small table dictionary comprises 500,000 words with their use. It's a big treasure for people who learn English, use English, and are proud of having English to their credit. These 9 parts of English, right from noun to articles, they tell us how to use words. And there are certain kinds of every part of a speech. For example, noun has its kinds: pronouns, preposition, adverbs, conjunction, they have their kinds. So in this way, vocabulary is subdivided into different parts of a speech. We have 2 kinds of words in English: simple words and compound words. Simple words are made up of one word, for example, go, sleep, read, write. Compound words are made of 2 or 3 words, like father-in-law, mother-in-law, sister-in-law, commander-in-chief, and some phrases: go scot-free, hodgepodge, pell-mell, and hundreds of these examples are this. Besides, we have phrases and idioms that are made with words. We have 25,000 phrases and idioms in the English language. Of them, 6,000 are informal, 19,000 are formal, means standard. They are used in written and spoken English. These phrases and idioms, when give complete sense, they are called proverbs or maxims or adages or sayings. Dictionary is full of these proverbs, idioms, and phrases, and we ought to know some of them for better communication, written and spoken both. Then the words help of words, we make clauses, means parts of sentences. Some clauses give complete sense, some give incomplete sense. There are 3 kinds of main clauses: independent clause, that is called principal clause, then coordinating clause and dependent clause. These clauses help make sentences simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. In this way, we have 4 kind of sentences. Also, we have grammatically 5 other kinds of sentence. Assertive is when you explain something negative or affirmative. Then imperative, interrogative, optative, and also we have a kind of sentence that give you some directions. So we have assertive, affirmatives, and also we have imperative, interrogative, and also we have optative sentence in which we give some blessings or curses. So in this kind, we find that English language is very rich in its use. At least you should have 10,000 words to your credit. You ought to know how to use them. Mainly words, verbs, nouns, pronouns, and some prepositions. Some scholars say 5,000 words are enough. But we should go more than that number. We should know at least 10,000 words, and they're easy to learn. If you happen to learn only 10 words per day, you come to learn 3,000 in a month, 300 in a month, and multiply by 12, this makes thousands in number. We in this short span of life can learn a lot, and imperceptibly you will know many, many words. They will be your part of your vocabulary. You can enrich your vocabulary with extensive and intensive reading. Extensive reading means reading large, more and more, as much as you can. And intensive, thorough, very close learning, looking into the meanings of words, how they are used. Dictionary gives at least 11 kinds of meanings. Literal meaning means lofty, textual meaning, contextual meaning, scientific meaning, legal meaning, literary meaning, metaphoric meaning, idiomatic meaning, situational meaning. Situational meaning means words used keeping in view the situation, nature of situation. For example, I give you a small example of first year lesson, the Birkenhead drill. The author has used word sink, its past tense sank for living beings. Normally, for non-living things, we use word sink. For living beings, we use word drown. Some are going into the water, down deep. But the author has used word sank, past tense of sink. That is situational use. Grammatically, he ought to have used drowned, but he has used sank. The commander of the troops was hanging onto some wreckage to save his life because ship was wrecked, completely wrecked, turned into debris and planks and wreckages. In order to save his life, he was holding onto some wreckage, means broken piece of ship. He saw 2 young sailors who were struggling in water to save their lives. So in order to save their lives, he pushed the wreckage towards them, and all 3 held onto it. The wreckage was not strong enough to support 3 against law of gravity. So he let go his hold and sank into the sea to save 2 soldiers. Here the author used word sank, not drowned. This situational use. When you come to know meanings of metaphorical use, idiomatic use, situational use, I think you got admission to English course. Then you will be on the right course. But depends on how much you put in. Now a few words to explain. Earth, the planet we live on, it is Earth. The soil we get, Earth, it's also called Earth, mitti. The Earth is round. The Earth rotates around the sun. So Earth is vast meaning. Also when you make mud or plaster out of earth, that is also called earth. From earth we have 2 words. Earthen means made of earth. like pots. Ardi means smelling like earth, ardi smell. Earthly matters pertaining to this world. So we got three adjectives from word earth. Ardin, ardi, ardili. Clay, it is also kind of earth, but it is backed. Kneaded, thick, and backed, like pots, clay toys. Also, clay has certain other use. When you open dictionary, look up meanings of the words, family of words, you come to know a lot. You have to put a lot of labor, interest, and hard work to get something. Maybe mathematics, physics, chemistry, English. You have to put a lot. For example, you want to know paradigm of word, sit, S-I-T. Paradigm dictionary gives two meanings. One meaning is the best example of something. Other meaning of word paradigm is word forms. For example, word sit, infinitive. Sat, past tense, simple past. Again, sit, past participle. Again, we add S-I-T-T-I-N-G, present participle. Then we add S to sit. That is the fifth use. When it is present indefinite tense, we use S with verb with third person singular subject. So we have sit, sat, sit, sitting, and sits. Also, we have paradigms in adjective. Good, better, best. Fast, faster, fastest. So you have to go through vocabulary to know the use. You can't cram them. It is silly or foolish idea to cram vocabulary that will burden or tax your mind. When you know their proper use, their paradigm, their forms, and different senses with meanings, then you come to know a lot about vocabulary. Then soil is a kind of small, quite thin, fine dust. Also, it is a kind of clay. Soil also means land, British soil, African soil, sons of the soil, kaum ke saput. So we have different meanings. Land also means country. Land means agricultural land. Land also is a verb. Muhammad bin Qasim landed in Sindh in 517 or something, means arrived. Also we have got company. Company of people. As company, so the color. As the company, so the color. Company is also business organization. Company means people working together in a firm or company or organization. If we add a to company, we get verb accompany means go together. So with the help of prefixes and suffixes, we can make many words according to principle of dictionary. We have stems, roots, or bases. For example, bed, bed, bed. Bistar, place where we take rest, sleep. Also, bed means foundation of something. Bed of oil, bed of river, bed of sea. Bunyad. We add em, embed means put in. Embedded means present in it. We get different words. Also from Latin roots, dent, D-E-N-T, dent means tooth. Dental, dentistry, dental surgery, you get different words. Dorm, D-O-R, dorm means sleep. Sleep, from dorm we get dormitory. Big hall where soldiers, students sleep together in the space area. Dormancy, dormitory, dormant, we get from dorm. Also dict, D-I-C, dict means to say, to pronounce. From dict we get dictionary, dictation, dictator, dictatorial, all but from dict. Rocked, R-U-P-T, rocked means break, shadow, to break something into parts or disorganize, or bring something to an end. From rupt we get bankrupt, disrupt, interrupt, corrupt. So keeping in view these foreign and English roots or bases, we can make so many words with the help of dictionary and usage. Your vocabulary is spread over many forms of words. We have synonyms, antonyms, homonyms, homophones, acronyms, initial, contraction, abbreviation, and so on. All these you will find in books, in very good books. Recently, and some time ago, many English authors, Pakistani authors, American authors have produced a host of books. You go through them, for example, interesting story for children, you get a lot of knowledge, and that will add to your knowledge in plenty to a great extent. Then we have gun, G-U-N, gun. Verb as well as noun. Two persons were gunned down, means killed. Gun is also weapon. Also gun is used as a proverb. Stick to your guns, means be steadfast. Don't lose heart. Don't go back. Fight to the last blood drop of your blood. अपने मोर्चे पे कायम रहना. So metaphorical, also physical use. Stick, a small long piece of wood that you hold in hand for support, or you can use for making a fire. Stick also means to adhere. Stick to your guns. Stick to your aim. Stick to your program, means be steadfast. Kaim raho. Foot, F-O-O-T. When somebody doesn't have any footwear, we can say he or she is barefoot. If we use example of many people, we can say they were barefoot. We won't match its plural feet. Normally, plural foot is feet. Foot also means 12 inches. 12 inches. Foot also foundation. Bunyad. Plinth. School, we normally take school as a small place, meant for educating students. Small children, maybe the youth. But school has many meanings. School is noun as well as verb. School of Economics, London. London is School of Law, London. So it's a big place where from you can get PhD degree. School also means to teach. School also means a great number of things. School of fish. School of dolphin means a large number of dolphins. So with these meanings, you young people who are now on the go towards learning a lot about language, you can make models. Then we have what? Paper. P-A-P-R. Any piece, plain paper for writing. Meant for writing on it. It's called paper. Also paper is short form of newspaper. Also papers means office papers, working papers, having some points, agenda on them. They will be discussed by the members of the committee. They are working papers. I need today's paper. It's today's newspaper. Some people say, give me some page. You can't give a page. The paper sheet having two sides. You never can get or give a page. Always say, I need a plain paper. I need a? Some people say, I need white paper. White paper means charges, ilzamat. Whatever you did, you do in your official career or tenure. How wrong did you go? How much you made abuse of power? All charges against you may be false or right, correct. It's called white paper. Never see white paper, plain paper, or a sheet of paper. There's no white paper for this thing, never. So try to speak or write correct words. Ship, big vessel, maybe cargo or commercial passengers. Long ago, people used to take long voyage towards Jeddah for performing Hajj. No, alhamdulillah, we don't have to go by ship. We have aeroplanes. Some people have their own aeroplanes, mashallah. So ship is a verb as well as noun. I have to ship several goods, means to send several goods. We went by ship, means sailed. Also, we have word vessel for ship. Vessel, big ship, also called vessel. Merchant vessel means merchant ship. Vessel also called any pot, drinking vessel. We normally say glass of water. That's right, it's made of glass, but proper word for glass is tumbler. T-U-M-B-L-E-R, means drinking vessel. Since it's made of glass, we call it glass. It has so many meanings. Vessel also arteries, big veins that carry blood to head and downwards. That is also called vessel. Ship is also vessel. Utensils you have in the kitchen, they are also vessels. So many meanings. Glass, a kind of material, transparent. You can have it colored. You can color them. Normally it's transparent, shafa. And it is drinking water vessel. It is of spectacles. It is a top of some table. It is also all kitchenware made of glass, that is called collectively glassware or kitchen made of glass. Word, W-O-R-D, word. Any unit of language, any language that carries some sense is a word. O-A-O-R words. And small. Philanthropy, paraphernalia, apostrophe, maybe comprising 23 letters, they're called words. And words have different meanings. Every language comprises thousands of words. This language is very rich in vocabulary. Somebody wrote 5,630 words on one word. One word essay on word 5,630. So there are people who can write definition of word, different uses of words, the meanings of words, words used in the Holy Quran, Bible, words used in scripture, some other sources, words used in newspapers, formal words, informal words, for example, yellow journalism. Informal words that newspapers use are called yellow journalism. So words have variety and they occur to you when you go through them. You come to know their different uses. Class, a place where your students are taught. As you are studying now, teacher is there, work is going on, that is called academic learning and teaching. This is class. When you leave this class, then this will be 4 walls with a roof. It will be classroom. Class also means standard. Standard. Class means of great nature. Music of class. Classic music. Great music. Station means place where something is located. Or where is the place of arrival, departure. That is called station. Railway station. Police station. Gas station. Army station. Also verb. Where are you stationed these days? Where are you placed these days? Where is the place of posting? Station. Station also means a standard station of life. The way you pass your life, your standard level. You're sitting, you're clothing, you're eating, people you meet, and the way you live your life is called a class of life. The station of line. When you put something very straight or maybe curved on a piece of paper, there's a line. Also you can draw a line or make a line with your finger, maybe with a stick on earth, that is also line. Line also a system. International airline. Police line means system where they are located. So line is railway line, means railway track on which rail moves. Lion, L-I-O-N. A beast who is known as the king of the forest. Maybe from Burma, from India, or from Africa. He is the most powerful beast known ever. From its family, we have the tiger, who is best known for its speed. So from lion, we have, for example, lionize, it's a verb. Lion as a beast. He is a lion among us. He is a human being by having quality of a lion. It is metaphorical use of word lion. He is Hatam Tai among us. Once there was a great person, very generous. He used to give people things and money and food. So he was best known as a generous person. So in our culture, Hatam Tai means a great person who is generous. So this is metaphorical use of word Hatam Tai or lion. If we turn a little bit words, letters, L-O-I-N, it becomes lion, L-O-I-N. It means backside of your hip. It is called pusht. ये फला बुजुर्ग की पुष्ट से पैदा हुए, माना उससे पैदा हुए. And it has two sides. Some words can never be used as singular, like lions, temples. We have two temples, Kanpati and Odriu. They are used as temples, lions, plural. And some words can be used as singular and plural. Bribe, rishwat, bribes, rishwat, same meaning. You can use in either spelling, correct? Watch, wristwatch that you wear on your wrist. Also watch means care. Watch means people who looks after things, watchman. Also, watch means supervision, surveillance, as we have here surveillance on the campus to see what's going on. Go, Geo, go. Very simple word. I often quote in classes. It has 36 meanings. 36 meanings. This tie goes with your shirt. Cucumber goes with salad. The bell has gone. Not bell has rung, bell has gone. A proverb goes, but this proverb says something, goes. From go, we have three nouns. Goer, a person who goes somewhere. Church goer, cinema goer, mosque goer, club goer. Other noun is goen, verbal noun. With addition of ing to the infinitive, bare infinitive, we make present participle, and also it's called verbal noun. Going, writing, sleeping, drinking, driving, eating, and so on. Third noun is gait, G-A-I-T. Way you walk. As Shah Sahib says, Lakhulahe Lord Jijatan Jatan. And Lord Mana, how you walk. Your physical posture, body position pose, that is called gait, G-A-I-T. I wonder sometimes, we have here B competition, spell B competition in the auditorium. Students of class 5, 6, 7, 8 come for competition. Sometimes up 8, 9, 10, first intro. They go very well. The tough cut-throat competition. And they prove that they really have rate. And they have a store of vocabulary to their credit. And the winners, of whom I am very proud because they are hardly teenage boys and girls, but they go very well. Where does come from all this scholarship? Language. They put a lot in it. They work hard. It's not a matter of just jiffy or moment. It's a matter of hard work. The more you read, the more you come to know about vocabulary, maybe any kind of vocabulary. Depends how much interest you have. Then make and take. These both verbs have more than 62 meanings. 62. She will make a good wife. He is making tea. He makes most of his opportunities. Means best. Also we have take exercise, take objection, means make objection. Take ill, take good, take bad. take tea. But when we have some recipe, some way of preparing something like samosas, sandwiches, pakoras, some other maybe keeping in recipes of korma, kebab, kofta, then we prepare them, not make them, prepare them. So same meaning, but words different. Then we have diminutives with short forms. From big forms, short forms. Cigar, C-I-G-A-R. It's diminutive short form, cigarette. C-I-G-A-R-E-T-T. From tower, we have turret. From ring, we have ringlet. From book, we have booklet. From drop, we have droplet. Various ways of making words according to dictionary rules. Then bolster means support. A big round pillow that you keep on floor and just recline or relax. That is called bolster. Tul takiya. Bolster means support, verb and noun. This amount will bolster our economy. Metaphorical use. Support करेगा, सारा देगा. Flock. Large number of birds, poultry. Flock of chicken, flock of ducks, flock of pigeons, and so on. Flock. Also flock means a large number of people. People flock there every year, they pay them tribute. There are great saints in Sindh, Punjab, Sarhad, Balochistan. People go there, they pay them homage or tribute. People flock there, means go there in large numbers. Same word, use the noun and verb. Also herd, river. We have herd of sheep, herd of goat, herd of buffalo and cow. Also we can call flock, but for these small animals we use herd. Herd is also used as what? We were herded like animals. Means we were meant to go or walk like animals. Somebody was dictating us and we were just led by him or her. The herd is verb. Citizen. Long ago people were masses, subjects, rayat, reaya. From masses became subject. Then it got some identity card, registration, passport, for travel, other documents. They become citizens. People of a country are known as citizens. But people of proper area, for example in New York, some ideas, Brooklyn, some other part of Gharibabad, Shamsabad, a proper area, they are called denizens. Call it denizens. Denizens. Then some people come here for visit purpose, maybe for education. They are known foreigners. Foreigners. People, local, national or international, who come in, go somewhere to visit at northern areas, Quetta, Ziyarat Vagera, they are called tourists. They comprise both national and international. Diplomats, people of all other countries, even our embassy people in other countries, they are called diplomats. Diplomats. Then alien. A person who is here, working here or earning here, but he or she is not a citizen, that is called alien. Even ambassador of the USA. High Commissioner of the UK is alien here. So you should know the difference between meanings of words and their use. Never get confused. Go through into the fabric, very close meaning of the words, only then you will come to know how to use them. Especially people who are really interested in the language. Then we comb, C-O-M-B, comb. Tom, bomb, B is silent. We have to write it, but it's called silent. Comb means to dress your hair, so accept that. Comb also means to find something. The people are combing through debris of demolished or dismantled or ruined mosque. And today is the caption and neat dawn. So to comb through means find out things which are hard to find, maybe under debris or something else. Then we got bank, canal, bank, river bank. But if it is sea or ocean, we use the word coast for a place where you can't have a picnic or sit there. But navigation is possible. There is coast. But if it's a dry place with sandy areas, you can touch water by walking into the sea, that is called beach. Bank also means a place where cash is kept and you do business transactions. Bank also means rely. You can bank on us, but rely on us. I bank with the National Bank of Pakistan, means my banking system is connected with that bank. Air, H-A-I-R. Normally, air are used singular. Never take S, normal use. But when some novelist, dramatist, poet, penman, kalamkar, having authority of writing words rightly, they use airs. I give an example of intermediate lesson, Act 3 of Silver Box by John Galsworthy. Magistrate asked Jones, why don't you have your children at home and look after them? You are young enough to support them. He says, my lord, he just holds some water, air. My ears have turned a bit into fever and I am jobless. I can't support my children. I'm looking for a job. I am helpless. तो वो एयर को एयर से इस्तेमाल कर रहा है, जो सही है. आपके बाल शैम्पू से नहाने में तो टूट जाए, नीचे गिर जाए, बिस्तर पे लग जाए, तकिए पे लग जाए, ऐसे कंघी पे फंस के टूट गया, वो एयर्स है. माना जिसम पे जितने भी हैं कभी ऐसा नहीं आएगा. With all these things, you have to see how words work in written expression and spoken English. Tree, having branches and leaves, several kinds of trees, also family tree, shajara, means ancestry, forefathers, that's called family tree. Clock, a device that shows you time, hours and minutes and seconds, clock. And we have so many phrases, to quote a few. As regular as a clock. As regular, the English have clock in their head, means they are very much mindful about time. They keep time in their mind and they're never late or early. So with this, round the clock, anti-clock, round the clock means 24 hours. So refer to dictionary, also book, thesaurus, that gives you a large number of synonyms. Also hunt for their antonyms. Dictionary is full of them. And also see how words are used derogative, means in negative sense. For example, full, rich, complete, used in good sense. But in a derogative sense, means unwanted, that is called derogatory. Your essay is replete with grammar mistakes, it's full of. This old building is infested with rats and ants, something bad that don't like you. So you have to see whether words are used in good sense or bad sense. Read something every day. Look for difficult words. And also refer to dictionary. Dictionary gives you very complete meaning. And you people are fortunate enough to have born in this age. You can make marvelous wonders. We used to read books with great difficulty. Dictionaries were not available. If available, they were hard to get from the library. And once I remember, I was in MA final. So I was looking for a good book on the history of English novel. I didn't have 15 rupees to buy that book. I was working in the clerk radio department. I got my salary, then I bought that book. 15. Now books are available in plenty in the library. They're waiting for you. You can go through them and be a good writer, good speaker, good scholar. Things are now at your disposal, which we never had. You are fortunate enough to have all these things. Good luck on your studies. Go well.